Alperen Sengun out there with Thompson. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. And for Los Angeles, in at forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Doncic out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the center position. Should be a lot of great ball movement tonight, RJ. These teams love sharing the wealth out there.
And you gotta love it, Kevin. As a player, it's always great to see a team functioning as a unit. Fans love to see everyone get involved.
Now, here's Doncic. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
Brooks against James. The drive by Brooks, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Doncic, no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
VanVleet wide open. Knocks down the three ball.
And count on VanVleet to hit that three-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
Here's Doncic. Buries it down low. Doncic has got 5.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Green. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now here's LeBron. And they double up James. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper.
And the passing instincts of James are just unreal. He has that great sense for when and where to send the ball.
Brooks finds VanVleet. And he converts the layup. VanVleet's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Doncic against VanVleet. Bucket is good.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Here's VanVleet. Basket good. He's got 7.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. He told me that Sengun won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. He added in his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Los Angeles making a switch here. Vanderbilt's checked in. RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
Count the basket. Reeves has got 5.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Doncic with it. Now Green defending. And here's Reeves outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson, high post, working on James. And it goes down 2 points.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Just, like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 7.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. VanVleet finds Green. Pass to Thompson. Here's VanVleet. At the elbow, it's Sengun. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Doncic. Reeves outside. And here's James outside. Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 3. LeBron with the block.
And Bron with the block. Look, the shooters are working hard, but he is all over them.
Reeves gets the bucket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Şengün with a screen on Doncic. And here's Van Vliet from the arc.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Doncic against Thompson. And that one's good. Doncic has got 11 points.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Thompson for 3. It's good from long range.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot.
Here's James. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Concentration off the charts. A chance for LeBron James to add one more.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Los Angeles?
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep. Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Now, here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. Count that one.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Pass to Şengün. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And Alperen Şengün continues to prove himself, RJ, as one of the game's most promising big men.
A lot of it is because of his passing ability, Kevin. Shades of Nikola Jokic out there. Having a big man who can distribute like Şengün is a real luxury.
Now here's Van Vliet after LeBron James's miss. Now Reeves. 8 points for him. Kicks it out to James. Pass to Doncic. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists tonight.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for the Lakers.
Coming in the ball for your Lakers, number 17.
And here are the Rockets now. 9-point game. Van Vliet with the bucket.
And the stroke of Van Vliet is so nice, proving once again why he's so valuable to this team.
Pass to Reeves. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game. Smith checked in for the Rockets.
Rockets substitution.
From deep, Reeves. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
From deep, Reeves. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low, here's Van Vliet, and it's in there. Van Vliet's got 13.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Here's Doncic, up and in on the lane.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Thompson passes to Brooks. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Lakers leading by 7. Pass to Finney-Smith. And And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Dylan Brooks. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers. Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Thompson. Tari Eason comes in for Brooks. And it's Whitmore in for Fred VanVleet. Trains the three-pointer.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job hitting through the screen.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 21. From deep, Reeves. No good. That miss takes him to 3 for 7. Here's Eason. From outside, off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's Doncic. Vanderbilt kicks to Finney-Smith. Vanderbilt a screen on Green. Trains it from beyond the arc.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Whitmore. He's defended by Reed. Takes it inside, and Whitmore throws it down.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
Doncic looking it over. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Reeves. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Drives to the hoop. Shot by Eason, no good. The Lakers shooting an outstanding 61% in the early goings. Puts one up from 19. Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got 10. Here's Green. 1:43 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Adams. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. Aaron Holiday comes in for Green. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Who wants a t-shirt?
Here's Whitmore. Here's Eason. Rebounded by the Lakers. Reeves right side. Goes back up. Pass to Hayes. Doncic outside. And stolen by Whitmore. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Smith. Finished off the break.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Rockets trail by 9. Here's Whitmore. Lays it up off the glass. Whitmore's got his second bucket.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Reeves the pass to Vanderbilt. Hayes with the screen for Doncic. Nice open look, but it's no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Doncic against Holiday. Pass to Şengün. Back to Holiday. Clock is at 3. Here's Whitmore. Off with the layup. Doncic left side. Good on the three-point shot. Doncic has got 26.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Then it's Tari Eason. Then there's Whitmore, and it's Holiday in at the point guard.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. Here's Whitmore.
And that's terrific D by Hachimura. He's shown he has the strength and length to match up against almost anyone.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
James. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Len sets a screen for Connect. Gets a very good look and converts. Connect's got his first basket.
Love the high release on Connect. Jump shot.
Here's Holiday. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Rockets trail by 7. There's the drive. An easy 2 points on the layup. 6 points for Cam Whitmore.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Not enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Benson with it. Scoreless thus far. Here's Connect. 3-pointers off the mark. Rockets have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. That one goes. Count it. And now just a 3-point Los Angeles lead. Well, Richard, you were a teammate of LeBron James's, winning a title in Cleveland with them, playing with LeBron. What was something you learned about his game and about him?
Well, I learned that he takes the greatness that has been bestowed upon him as a gift, and it is a curse, but he understands how to handle both.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Goodwin's checked in.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. He does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
LeBron with a screen on Smith. Hachimura, no good.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Eason passes to Smith. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
LeBron can't get it to go. Here's Houston now. They're on a 15-6 run. Shot by Eason, no good. Los Angeles has gone 7-15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Vincent's shot is good.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look, he feeds it.
Rockets trail by 3. Here's Whitmore. Pass to Smith. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Smith's got 13.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And that one, good. And the Lakers lead by 3.
I love how under control Hachimura is. Able to push his way through the contact and score. Nice work.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
So for the Rockets, Thompson comes in for Smith, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. That one drops. He ties it up. So RJ, the Rockets last year, they were exactly at 500, 41 up and 41 down.
Still, they missed the play-in by 5 games. In the East, they easily are in. That just tells you how difficult a rebuild in the Western Conference is. And Houston is up against it.
So they take the lead. VanVleet's got the lead up to 3 now for the Rockets.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. VanVleet wastes no time shooting.
What a thing of beauty from James.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is. Rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Here's VanVleet. Vincent with the rebound. Lakers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. And it's LeBron missing. Houston's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And Alperen Sengun gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Smith checked in for Cam Whitmore. Here's James. He has 6.
Number 10, Jabari Smith.
It's rebounded by Houston. Eason's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to VanVleet. Eason with a screen for VanVleet. Thompson outside. 4 on the clock. Screen by Smith. Fires from way outside. They get it back. Out to Thompson. VanVleet with it. The Lakers with the rebound.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Goodwin passes to Hachimura. It's stolen by Smith. Pass to VanVleet. Up top, Eason. Defended by Vincent. That one falls.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Here's James. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. Eason with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Good on the bucket. Lakers trail by 7. Looking to get back on track here. Eason. Grabs the board. Houston's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. VanVleet with a nice move. VanVleet's got 5 points now this quarter.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
VanVleet looking around. And a missed layup.
How about the little guy throwing himself on the glass?
LeBron outside. Pass to Kleber for the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Eason's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's the teardrop. He lays it in. Eason's got 6 points.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
LeBron sets the screen for Hachimura. The three-pointer is right on target.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Pass to Hachimura. Kleber sets the screen for Hachimura. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Van Vliet. LeBron grabs the miss. The Lakers trail. Now Vincent. Hachimura with a screen on Thompson. That puts them in the lead. Vincent's got his second basket of the game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Smith against Hachimura. Van Vliet sets the pick for Smith. Crafty move. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. LA's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Vincent's shot is good.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Los Angeles with some changes. Alex Len's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for LeBron. And it's Austin Reeves in for Vincent. And then for Houston, Dylan Brooks. He's checked in for Tari Eason. And it's Green in for Alperen Şengün. Smith feeling it out a bit. Fires the three. And it's Green missing. Lakers leading by 3. Here's Finney-Smith. There's the 3. Here's Len. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Van Vliet against Reeves. Van Vliet outside to end the run. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Attacking relentlessly. Always fun to see a young player like Smith just go off.
Len with a screen on Green. Goodwin kicks to Len. And here's Reeves outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Reeves has got 13 points.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And Los Angeles, guys, shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. And that one's good. Hachimura.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before. Richard, do you see that?
Oh, I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away.
And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Lakers leading by 12. On the wing, Reeves. From past the arc. Puts up a 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
Right at the free throw line. Buries the jump shot. Van Vliet's got 7 now in this quarter.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
From about 19 feet. And it falls over the rim and in. And the Lakers lead by 15.
understanding how to burn the defense in those sets. Hachimura doesn't rush anything, lets the play develop naturally.
For three, Van Vliet. Hachimura grabs the miss. Reeves left side. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll return shortly. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Connect out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's James in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Doncic dishes to Hayes. And here's James outside. Pass to Connect. Launches a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Connect's got 5.
And that's Connect's biggest weapon offensively. He's a knockdown three-point shooter.
Van Vliet outside. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
James, no good. Rockets trail by 17. Van Vliet outside. Here's Şengün. Good on the baseline, Jay. And that's now 7 points for Şengün.
Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
Pulls up, high post. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Oh, nice touch on Luka's mid-range there. The product of a lot of practice time and natural talent.
They get it again. Pass to Şengün from downtown. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Three-pointer. And Connect gets it to go. Connect's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Lakers. Thompson is double. Now Brooks. Thompson outside. Şengün with a screen on Vanderbilt. It's Thompson off the drive. Snatched up. No good with the layup. Lakers leading by 20. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Here are the Lakers. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Doncic. It's tipped. And it's Houston on the break. And the wide open shot from Green. The Rockets with another miss. Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Vanderbilt. Carries it from three-point range. Vanderbilt's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. James against Green. Pass to Van Vliet. lets a floater go, and that one drops. Van Vliet's got 5 points in the quarter.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Los Angeles.
James with it. Now defended by Şengün.
And you see right there, Bronny James can attack the rim with force.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Outside, Green. All alone. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Green's got 5 now.
Taking full advantage of a gap in the mid-range coverage.
Here's James, and he uses the glass on the layup.
The guard skills are there for Bronny, as you can see on that attack.
The Rockets shooting is leaving something to be desired, just 36% here in the third quarter. Here's Green. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And he comes up with the deuce. James has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Capitalizing from the interior. Shots like this really help James's confidence.
Thompson outside, beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. On the wing, James. 6 points for him. Vanderbilt, a screen on Green. James with another miss. The Rockets shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. And Green slams it in.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
And it's Connect in the corner. Doncic outside. Nailed from three-point land. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Connect. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
You have to stay attached to Connect. He's a terrific off-ball threat.
And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
Vanderbilt with it, picked up by Thompson. Shoots the 3. And it's Connect. That time on the assist by Doncic.
And it doesn't take much for Connect to find his rhythm. And once he does, he is relentless in his attack.
And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Van Vliet's got 27. Vanderbilt finds Hayes. Doncic against Van Vliet. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
9 feet out. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Hayes the pass to Doncic. James in the high post. He's against Green, and James gets it to go.
And already with an NBA body, Bronny battling down low.
Here's Van Vliet, and he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 29 points.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Timeout called the Lakers. And Los Angeles with some changes. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Vanderbilt. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Eason's checked in. Here's James. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
I like that shot from Bronny. For his age, he's got a great basketball IQ. I wonder where that came from.
Van Vliet with the bucket. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Kleba, no good.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. The three. Traps in the tray. Kleba's got 6.
And you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Şengün with a screen on Doncic. Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by James. Şengün, no good. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Connect. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Doncic against Van Vliet. Şengün with a screen on Doncic. The Rockets again can't hit. The Lakers on offense. James has a two-pointer. And it's good off the bad rim and in. James has got 14 points here in the second half.
No question, Bronny inherited his dad's shooting ability.
Eason with it. He has 6. For 3, Van Vliet. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Connects. Got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Kleba. Now Finney Smith. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Shot by Eason. No good. Finney Smith with it. Now defended by Şengün. It's stolen by Green. It's Thompson off the drive. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
James against Green from 15 feet away. It's rebounded by Şengün. And for Houston, they're shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working.
For Jalen Green to be an all-star level guy, he's got to knock down those threes.
From outside the arc, Kleba with the bucket. Kleba's got 9.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Van Vliet outside. Goes up to the stripe. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Van Vliet's got 33 points. Lakers shooting so well, the offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field. It's stolen by Green. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Here's Eason. Goes up again. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Connects. Got 6 rebounds now in the game. Van Vliet brings the double team. And Finney Smith gets it to go.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
For 3, Van Vliet. Kleba with the rebound. And here is Los Angeles now. Pass to connect. Kleba kicks to James. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And early in his career, that's a great sign for Bronny. Hitting threes, building confidence in that jumper.
4 seconds left. No good that time.
Oh, wow. This close, you got to finish strong. You can't give yourself room for a mistake like that.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Los Angeles on top, just dominating this one. And we're coming right back after this break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Taking a look at the Rockets. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Then it's Cam Whitmore. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Pass to connect. Lets it go with a three. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And the Lakers call time here.
Time, everyone. Let's hear it for your Lakers.
And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. Pass to Eason. And some nice passing there by Houston. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Holiday. Back to Şengün. Over Reeves. And Şengün gets it to go on the assist by Holiday.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot it.
Vincent. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And so it's Houston with it. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Hachimura grabs the miss. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Wasted no time on that one.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Pass to Vincent. Fires from deep. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Driving in, and the dunk by Eason.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Vincent's shot is good. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. It's deflected. James looking it over. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Here's Whitmore. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
And when you watch Whitmore, he's much bigger than your average wing. Creates a different type of matchup.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame. A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
With some arc, Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The Rockets have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Eason's shot is good.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
pass to Vincent. The three. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Really left alone that time. Whitmore's got 20 points.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Van Vliet. Rebounded by the Lakers. And here is Hachimura. Over in the corner, Vincent. Offline with his three. For Houston, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Lakers have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. From deep, LeBron sinks the triple.
If you're the defender, what do you do there? How do you really play LeBron in the pick and roll?
Van Vliet outside. In the corner, it's Eason. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Los Angeles has gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9, and that one drops for him.
And right there, you see the decision-making ability of Hachimura. Sets his man up perfectly.
Here's Whitmore. Another miss by Houston. Here's Reeves. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Whitmore's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Van Vliet. Rebound the Lakers. Hayes has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Vincent up top. Whitmore defending. Eason against Reeves. Kept alive. The Lakers shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Shot is good off the back rim and in. James has got 9 points in the quarter.
He's got a lot of weapons, but a sharp one is that little pull-up game. It's so dangerous.
Pass to Şengün. They need this, and he sinks the layup.
Alperen Şengün.
Now Vincent. He's with it. LeBron with it. He's covered by Eason. And they double up James. Clock at 6. He's the pass to Reeves. The tray. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Reeves has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Lakers. And the call will be against Gabe Vincent. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far for the Rockets. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Dylan Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. And Jalen Green subbed in for Whitmore. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Hachimura setting the pick for Reeves. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And that's impressive mobility there. Hachimura is tough to stay with given how quick he rolls in these sets.
And the call will be against Gabe Vincent. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
His 4th personal foul. The 4th team foul.
And the Rockets with possession here. Şengün kicks to Brooks. Şengün with a screen on Hachimura. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now here's LeBron. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And Hayes throws it down.
And the passer floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Here's Green. The Rockets again can't hit.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
James outside. Hayes with the screen for James. To the inside. And Hayes throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Greg, what's the key thing Fred VanVleet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Markieff Morris is checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for Vincent. A three from Morris. Brooks grabs the board. And so Brooks will bring it up for Houston. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Green taking his time here. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's VanVleet. And the rejection by James. Doncic with it. A three from Morris. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 8 now on the night. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Thompson outside, driving to the basket, and the shot goes in.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Morris with the bucket.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
VanVleet outside. Doncic with the steal. 1:33 left to play here in the fourth. Morris, no good. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Luka Doncic.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
That one drops for him. VanVleet's got 40 points.
Oh, tricky play by VanVleet to beat the close coverage. Slipping pass there for the finish.
Morris with the bucket.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And here's VanVleet from the arc. Here's Los Angeles now. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. James, a screen on Şengün. Morris with the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Yes, that goes in.
The assist from
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doncic passes to Reeves. Takes the three. Got it.
And since the break, he's just been money from beyond. When he's this high, the green light just doesn't seem to get any greener.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find. All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
ain't what you want.